Hey man, say man, $18. You better tap in for it's goddamn too late. For real, nah, for real. You dead on goddamn saying, boy. In today's video, we're just gonna talk about performance mods you should consider for the Q50, Q60 Vr30 platform. The first mod for the Q50, Q60 Vr30 platform you should get if you're planning on like really running the car, trying to race the car a little bit. I think the #1 mod for this car will be the heat exchanger. That would be the #1 mod to get first to help with the car so it doesn't heat soak and it can perform back-to-back runs without losing performance. So getting a heat exchanger will be my #1 mod to get first. And there's plenty of different brands out there you can get. You got AMS, you got PLM, you got Mishimoto. I went with the AMS race heat exchanger for mine. There's plenty of heat exchangers you can get on the market. You know, you just gotta do your research, figure out which one's gonna be the best for you. It's gonna help cool the car the best and help it perform and what fits your budget. Like I said, there's a couple of them out there like PLM, you got AMS, you got Mishimoto, and etc. Second mod is not necessarily performance, but it is performance mod, but it'll be getting rid of those Dunlap tires that come stock with the car. That is something you should definitely switch out. That way you get a better ride quality for your car. For the third mod you should get will be a catback exhaust. You should get a catback exhaust to help with the airflow of the car. The catback also helps with the horsepower and torque gains as well. Now, there's plenty of catback exhausts out there on the market you could choose from, like Motordyne, Fast Intentions, Arc Exhaust, Rev 9. There's plenty of them out there you could choose from, but I recommend to go with a catback exhaust, a true dual 3-inch exhaust as well. A true dual 3-inch exhaust will definitely help the car perform. Along with that catback exhaust, you should pair it with a nice lower downpipe. Now, I do have my catback exhaust and my lower downpipe on the way. I will be running the Motordyne exhaust with the AMS lower downpipe. Now, you can go with the lower downpipe option, or if you want to go full send, you can get the full downpipe. And they say the full downpipe sometimes can cause a check engine light. So just for now, like I said, I would definitely get the heat exchanger, upgrading the tires, a catback exhaust, a lower downpipe, and then we can go ahead. You could get into also maybe changing out the cold air intakes. Now, the cold air intakes that's on the market, they say honestly the Infinity ones that come stock with the car perform just as well as a lot of those on the market. But I did see that if you get the AMS cold air intakes, they actually perform a lot better in the high RPM range. Like I said, the cold air intakes, that's not something that you gotta get, but it will help the car breathe. And if you get the AMS air intakes, it will actually help in the higher RPM range. Now, after you get your heat exchanger, you switch out those tires, you get you a catback exhaust, a lower downpipe, or a full downpipe. You can then get you a JB4 or get you a real tune. Now, there's a lot of people out there that's tuning cars right now, and some of the ones that's out there is like Specialty Z. You got AMS, you have you got Racebox. So there's a lot of tuners out there that's definitely doing a great job with these cars. And those probably be like the top ones I would recommend. I think Go Racebox is actually doing the best right now as far as having the highest horsepower cars and still being reliable. Now with the JB4, all it is a piggyback that goes into your that plugs in to your car, and it just boosts up your your actual PSI to your car for you. So like I said, man, with a JB4 and like full bolt-ons, man, you can get about 400 to 430 horsepower. Full bolt-ons, you know, tuned 93, you know, you're 400 to 500 horsepower. You go E85, high pressure fuel pump, low pressure fuel pump, flex fuel kit, you know, you 500-600s, you know, or even more. You know, those are great numbers coming from a stock block Vr30 platform. Now we done talked about all the things you can do to the car to get it at what stages. Like I said, man, just a JB4, you know, heat exchanger, cold air intakes, lower downpipe, catback exhaust, you know, you're making 400 to 430 horsepower. You know, you got a actual real tune on the car, full bolt-ons, you're making, you know, probably 450, 500 horsepower, 550. You know, you go full E85 and you sitting that motherfucking shit, you up there 550, 650 horsepower doing that shit. Now, I did want to say and talk to you about this. Now, as of right now, I do know the AMS heat exchanger and the AMS cold air intakes does not void warranty at all. Now, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm taking the risk and I'm gonna go ahead and install the AMS lower downpipe. And I don't think it should be a problem at all if something did start to fail as far as the engine, the turbos like that. I still think they will honor my warranty just because I got AMS products and I'm getting them all installed by Infinity as well. So I want to talk to you about things that could void the warranty, so you will know. Lower down pipes, full down pipes, oil catch cans, and blow-off valves, to my knowledge, are the things they told me that would void the warranty at Infinity. So one thing you could do to cover your ass, you know what I mean, if something happened to your car, you start to have engine failure, turbos start going bad, you take off your blow-off valves, you take off your oil catch can, you take off the downpipe, the lower downpipe, you know, before you take it to Infinity. And they honestly, they should give you a warranty still, as long as they didn't notate in your account that you already had all these things on there, and then they might have some concerns. But as long as you don't take your car to Infinity all the time, you know, they would never know what you got done on your car, man. So just like I said, you got aftermarket parts such as oil catch cans, blow-off valves, lower downpipes, full downpipes. Just take it off before you go to Infinity for dealership work, and your ass should be covered, man. And like I said, my number one thing I would do to the car would be heat exchanger, switch out the tires, get you a lower downpipe, maybe a full downpipe, a catback exhaust, a JB4, or a real tune. It all depends on what you want to do and your budget. Like I said, a JB4, you can definitely easily be pushing 400 to 430 horsepower. With a real tune, 400 to 550. If you go E85, 500 to 650. You know, the ball's in your court with the Vr30 platform. So there's plenty of things out here you can do for your car. So we're gonna be wrapping up today's video. I did want to mention upgrading the brakes, your rotors and your calipers is definitely something you should definitely do. Go to Z1 Motorsports. They got what you need there as far as getting a big brake kit. I will be having mine come in as well soon. You better keep tapping in before it's goddamn too late. For real, nah, for real. You did what I'm goddamn saying, boy.